To adjust the film feed wheels, we will use this hand knob to adjust the wheels in and out. As you can see, where the rubber wheel seats in the bearing. If this is adjusted too tight, you will get excess crinkling in the film in this area. In this area, it may have inconsistencies with sleeving. If adjusted too loosely, you may get film slippage between the rubber wheel and the mandrel. For the idler wheels, there are two adjustments here and here. To adjust them, turn the fan crank in and out. When you adjust these in, these are strictly for the placement of the mandrel to move left and right and secured there. If they're adjusted too tightly in, you'll get too much friction between the film and the bearing surface. Same goes with the second one. If adjusted out too far, you'll have too much play with the mandrel back and forth. So these are only a guide. It should just be loosely holding the mandrel. Currently, the feed wheels, rubber black drive feed wheels, and the idler wheels are set correctly. You'll notice that the crease in the film that comes down is also flattened out by the bearings. After that second bearing, you can no longer see the crease. That helps with the label on the mandrel. You can also notice that there's not excess crinkling between the rubber drive wheel and the mandrel and the film. When we do a cycle on the cut, you'll see the film flow down correctly. When the feed wheels are too loose to the mandrel, they won't be enough to grab the film. Right now they're too loose. You'll do a cycle cut and you'll see the wheel speed versus the film. If the wheels are too loose, when you go to apply, and notice that they start slipping. If they're slipping, it will do one of two things. It will not calculate the correct amount of length needed, and it will not apply correctly or consistently. So you want to make sure that the feed wheels are set right. If the feed wheels are too tight, you can notice excess crinkling in the film. And when you run it and do a cycle cut, you'll notice between the points of the rubber film, there'll be a lot of excess crinkling. With the idle wheel adjustant on these wheels, if these wheels are too loose, the mandrel may have a tendency to rock back and forth. If these wheels are too tight against the mandrel, you'll add too much friction in between the bearing and the mandrel, so the film does not flow through and it will not sleeve and apply correctly.